Hey you guys, it is Monday. Haven't talked to you guys today. I guess I gotta get more water, but it's Monday. I've pretty much just been working and editing videos and getting all the things done. I had such a busy day yesterday that I honestly just feel a little bit tired today. Like if I have a really busy day or weekend, the following day, I'm always just like spent. I'm having to stand now to work because sitting at the computer, it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, like sitting at the computer all day long is just like, it's no good for you. And I get up every single hour and walk around like just aimlessly just to get up, but I need to like be standing because sitting for so long is like really starting to affect me. This whole sitting at the desk thing for a good majority of the day is just like, I can't do that. So I'm just trying to learn little tricks on how to make sure that I'm staying active even though I have like a sit down job. But yeah, anyway, I've just pretty much been working. I edited a vlog. It's gonna go live here in the next like hour and a half. This vlog is actually like geared towards like someone or people who leave like hateful comments and stuff like that. And it looks like Lauren Bennett actually uploaded a vlog that's like the same thing because her caption is YouTubers are humans too. And in that vlog, my vlog, I originally say that, but I took it out because I don't know if you can tell, but when I first started the segment of talking about people leaving hate, I had bit my lip. I had bit like a good chunk of my lip, I guess before talking, and I didn't realize I was bleeding. So I just have like blood on my lip, and I had like the longest. I had so much in there, like especially in that part, what this individual actually had said to me and all this information, but all you could see was like a puddle of blood on my lip. I don't know how I didn't feel it or know it was there or anything, so I deleted it because I didn't want to gross people out. But anyway, moving on beyond that, I am trying to stay awake. I'm trying to stay active. So hubby went to the gym, and before he went, I went and I laid in the bed because I was sitting at my desk and like the baby just kept kicking and kicking and kicking. So I went and I laid in the bed because he's been having a lot of trouble feeling the baby kick when we're on the couch. And I think it's because he can't really reach over. We've got like the little center console in between he and I. So you really can't get a good grip on my belly to like feel anything. So I was laying in the bed and he put his hand on my belly and like I told him, I was like, I don't think he's kicking anymore. And all of a sudden, as soon as he put his hand on my belly, like the baby started kicking him and like playing with him and messing with him. Every time like my husband would like talk to him, he'd react. So it was super cute, you know, seeing that. He's like, oh, he's kicking so much harder. And I'm like, no babe, like these kicks are nothing. I could barely feel them. His kicks are usually way more powerful than that. So I'm like, trust me, I think it's just the angle is why usually you don't feel them very strong. Oh, and then last night, our dishwasher, I went to open it and like the whole thing like fell forward. So like basically the brackets came undone from underneath the kitchen top. And that's happened a lot of times. And so finally I'm like, you know what? These screws that we're using must suck. And I couldn't even find them. Then I ended up finding one of them. Can't find the second one. But anyway, so he ended up screwing it back into the cabinet and it's like so much better. Or not the cabinet, the countertop. It's so much better now. So we worked on that this morning and then we've been treating my dog's ear. I talked about that in the vlog, but I cut it out. Ronan, for whatever reason, has had an ear issue. And we were told that he had an infection years ago and we completely treated it, but it came back. And it started coming to the point where it wasn't like, we don't think it's an infection because it doesn't smell and it doesn't seem to really bother him. It seems to be more of like an itching type of thing. Like he just wants to itch it. So we've been cleaning it, and as long as we clean it, everything's fine. Well, he ended up finding this product that cleans it in a different way. It helps get rid of like the itchiness and everything, and it was an over-the-counter product. And we've been using it now for a week, or almost a week. I think tomorrow is a solid 7 days. It has been working so well. And once I know for sure that it does get rid of whatever issue he has, I will show you guys. I don't want to recommend something that if it didn't treat him, I'm not going to recommend it. But honestly, I'm really confident in it. He doesn't mess with his ear at all. He has no problem whatsoever with us putting this product in his ear. The other cleaner, he did have a problem with it. It was uncomfortable. He didn't like it. It would hurt. He didn't want us messing with his ear. Now he's like, do what you gotta do. It feels good. So once everything gets fixed up with him, I will show you guys the product and let you guys know about it because it may be a good miracle worker for anyone else who has a dog that ends up having like allergies or something with his ear where it just gets gross and gunked up. The entire time I just ate this yogurt, baby kicked. I think he's a fan of yogurt. Hey guys, it is Wednesday, I believe. It's Wednesday. I just got home. I ran to a few places. I ran to Petco because my fish tank is just not staying clear. It's just staying foggy. So I went ahead and got a clarifier because I never had a clarifier before. Every time my fish tank got cloudy, I would just do a water change. But lately when I've been doing water changes, that hasn't worked. And I did read that you're not supposed to always do a water change just because it's cloudy, because of like pH and everything and ammonia and all that. So I went ahead and got a clarifier. So did that. I put the clarifier in the fish tank and we'll see how it works. I got the Acurel. I don't know. I saw people rave about it who like work at fish stores, and it was only $4.99. So I got it. And then also I ran to CVS because they were having a buy two get one free deal, and I wanted to get a few little beauty products. So I did that, and then I got some new chapstick, which I'm like obsessed with. They have like a pack of chapstick that's from Carmex, which I used to not really like. Like I don't like the regular one, but they have like the new flavors out, and they're so, or like scents I should say. I don't know. They have the new ones out and they're so good. I just used the honeydew melon, and then it came with cupcake batter, a like creamsicle, and then like a tropical twist type. I think it's like a pina colada one, which I'm saving for like summertime. So I used the melon one and it is really good, you guys. So I got that, but I'm gonna go ahead and watch some TV while I drink some coffee and get work done, obviously. Just monitor this fish tank. It says it could take an hour or more to clear the fish tank, so I put in a ton of drops. It said like 2 drops for every gallon. So I put a ton of drops in, and if it doesn't work, then every hour it says you can add some more until it does clear up. So that's what I'm pretty much gonna do. And then hopefully by tomorrow, I'll have a nice looking tank. That's pretty much everything that's going on. Last night we went and we saw my nephew at his karate class. It's Taekwondo. I think I keep calling it karate, but or maybe it is karate, but I think it's Taekwondo. We saw him at his class, and then we also saw my mother-in-law because she took the class with him, because you get like an extra, like, you get like a patch if you have someone take it with you. So my mother-in-law did it with him and he was so excited. And then we ran to Publix and got to hang out for a little bit, came home, made some brownies, and watched The Bachelor. I almost cried, maybe pregnancy hormones, but like I almost cried when Becca got Bachelorette. I knew she would. Like I called it from the get-go. As soon as you heard Caroline say, "I know what you did," brilliant way of getting people to talk on social media. Bachelor is like really wanting to step up the game. Number one, I think it's completely fake. I think Ari always wanted Lauren. I think it was like agreed upon that he would do this whole scheme. I don't think he cared the fact that this was gonna happen. I think honestly it was staged. That's my personal opinion. I think this did really well at getting ratings. It got everyone to watch last night and the night before. And so it's reality TV, but like reality TV is not all that reality. Obviously I don't know for sure, but like that's my thought, is that he always was gonna choose Lauren. He chose Becca just so Becca could then be the new Bachelorette and everybody could, you know, would want to watch the next season, because I think Bachelorette seasons really don't do very well. So I think this was their way of saying, oh, everyone fall in love with Becca so we can make her the next Bachelorette. That's what I think, but it's fine. So yeah, that was really good though. I have the windows and doors open, and I think there's someone who's about to come knock on my door. But it's really nice out today. It's beautiful out. So we're gonna enjoy some of the weather. So it's been a decent majority of the day, and I just had a banana and some peach yogurt, and little man, I swear to you, is doing flips in my stomach. He is just like going to town, and I love feeling him move. It is such a crazy feeling, but sometimes it's a little much. Like he got up into my rib cage and he's just doing flips up there. So I kind of like walk around to kind of push him down a little bit, and then he's doing flips lower down. But you know, I love being reminded and reassured that I have a little passenger with me, because a good majority of the day when you feel okay, like I felt pretty good today, a good majority of the day you feel normal, and then you'll feel them kick or do like a huge movement and you're like, oh wait, there definitely is someone in me. It's still hard to wrap my mind around the fact that there is another human being in me sometimes. I don't know why, it's still sometimes difficult for me to wrap my head around that. So when he moves, sometimes I'm like, oh, it's just gas, you know? but it's like, no, that's not gas. And he's like moving a lot. Like you'll see my stomach like just do waves and stuff. Like he's moving a lot and he's really busy, and it's very clear that there is something inside of my stomach. But because you would think, like, I don't know, I would assume he's like hitting on something that's like putting some weird pressure on my stomach. You would think the idea of having another human being in your body, you would think it would make you feel like different all the time. Like you always feel sick and nauseous, and I don't know, you just don't feel normal. So it's weird to think like when you feel normal, like you're made to have another human being in your body. It's still such a surreal feeling to me. I don't know when it will ever, if it will ever feel like, I don't know. It's so weird. It's like so hard to explain. Like I have another human being inside of me and I feel totally normal. I'm exhausted. Like I could fall asleep right now, but who's to say I didn't just have a late night last night? You know what I mean? Like that's really the main symptom I have. I have like weird, I don't know if he's on something, but there's like a weird like poking pain in my stomach right now. But again, maybe that could be from anything else. I really think I could have 50 kids, and I don't think my head still would be able to understand the miracle that is behind being pregnant and having a baby and everything like that. But I put the clarifier in the fish tank, and you guys can see it is like crystal clear. I don't even know. I feel like the last time it was that clear was when I did the first fill of it. It has never been that clear before. Huge fan of the product I got. It is called Accurel F, and basically what it does is it clears out, like if you overfeed your fish, which I've been totally famous for. I've overfed them so many times, and with time, like your filter is gonna work to try and get rid of it. You can't always clean it out perfectly. So anyways, basically what it does is it kind of hardens all of that extra food, and I don't know, like there's more than just food. Like it's gotta be just whatever's making it foggy, just it like hardens it and it brings it to the bottom. At least that's what I read that it does, but I haven't seen anything at the bottom of the tank. I see like one little like rock formation, but that's it. And there should be like 50 because of how foggy it was. Like I would have expected it to be a lot more. But yeah, it is like perfectly clear. And yet again, it still doesn't look clear because of the wall background. On camera, it just will never look crystal clear. Good morning, guys. Is this like not focused on me? No, there we go. I don't know what this is, but there's been a lot of vlogs lately that I'm editing and I'm like, what is going on with my hair? And it's still, I'm gonna have to like put it up in a bun or something. But anyway, I like don't even know what to do with it. But anyway, today is Thursday and I've gotten a lot done actually this morning. I woke up, made breakfast. I had to, like, we're putting these drops in Ronan's ear, which has made him so much better. I will talk to you guys about it one of these days. But I did that. I did the dishes. I cleaned the fish tank. The fish tank was already like super duper clear, but on the sides there were like, if you guys have a fish tank, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like it will still collect cloudiness on the sides of the fish tank. And so I never cleaned that up yesterday. I wanted to see if just the drops alone would get rid of the like smudges on the sides, and it didn't. So this morning I went ahead and cleaned it. So now it is like perfectly clean. And then what else did I do? I mopped, I vacuumed, I cleaned the couch, sprayed down the couch, got work done, did a little bit of makeup. I'm trying to keep it pretty minimal. I'm talking to my mom. She's back from vacation. Talking to my best friend slash matron of honor about the baby shower. You guys, like I have so much like going on in my head right now. Like my baby shower is next month. That's crazy to me. I cannot even believe that. We're doing it like, I don't know, maybe some people would consider it early, some people would consider it right on time, but we're doing it with enough time so that my husband and I can get whatever people want to get us, and then we can finish up the nursery, you know, so between like the next 2 months we can spend doing the nursery. And obviously we know like we're not gonna get like big things, but like there's like signs and like people like to make stuff like for us to put up, like we want stuff that's sentimental like that. So if people make us something or they design something, they order something special, we want to be able to use that. So we don't want to spend a lot of money getting certain things if we don't know if maybe people are wanting to get us something like that for the shower. That's why we're waiting before we do the nursery. We probably will actually start even this weekend. Like every weekend my husband wants to start, but I'm always like, no, I don't want to. And I need to stop doing that, because even that, like, he's been trying to schedule a hospital tour for like months now. He just wants to schedule it at least. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. And I think it's just because sometimes it's just too much. Like some days I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want him here already. I want it to be like time. I want to be able to just deliver him and be done and just like have him in my arms. And then some days I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not ready. Like it's just so soon and so sudden. It's hormones and stuff, but like there's just a lot that goes through your head. Anyway, so yeah, like when it comes to like anything baby, like sometimes I get a little anxious. All through the month of April, every single week we have like birthing classes, and it's like birthing slash motherhood slash like parenthood slash like, I think it's called like the motherhood class, and basically it's gonna help you like go through the labor and delivery process, and it'll teach you like breastfeeding tips and just kind of what to expect when they're a newborn and just different stuff like that. So we have that class every single week in April. We may take other classes, and we're not taking them because we're baby stupid. I feel like some people are like, why wouldn't you take those classes? Okay, well, number one, I've never delivered a baby before. I have an idea of, you know, how it happens, but like I would like to have like a clear idea of like what to do, maybe different tricks. Although I've heard from every single woman that those tricks never even helped them during labor. They kind of like just went out of their head, but it's still just something I think I need to like go through. So my husband's actually the one who scheduled that. He is the one, he is like, if he could have the nursery done, all of the classes done, the hospital tour, if he could have just everything done right now, he would. He does not want to wait. Like if he could have the baby here right now, he would too. Like if he knew I could like deliver the baby would be healthy, I'm sure he would totally be like, okay, yeah, let's do it now. So yeah, he scheduled all of our classes. We may take more. He's been annoying me to do the whole hospital tour, and so he ended up I got an email today from the hospital saying we're gonna give you a call and we can set up your hospital tour. So I texted him and I'm like, this is because of you, isn't it? He's done this a few times and I never picked up the phone when the hospital would call, but I told him today I will. So we're gonna schedule the hospital tour, I think for next week. I feel like it's somewhat early, but you know what, at the end of the day, baby's coming in a few months, who cares? If we want to take a few tours, let's take a few tours, you know? So we're gonna do that, I guess, next week sometime, and then the following week I have my glucose test along with all of my blood work tests, and then 2 weeks after that is when I finally have my next OB appointment. My OB, I really like the schedule that they've done, because in the second trimester, there's not a lot going on, and unless you're high risk, moderate risk, if you have any kind of complications, they don't feel like you need to go to their office all the time, and I like that. I feel like the past 2 appointments were like 6 weeks in between, and I liked that. I like that I didn't have to go, you know, every 4 weeks just because. I felt like I like the schedule they did. The first trimester, you went every 4 weeks. Second trimester was every 6 weeks. And then third trimester is 4 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week. I like that. I think that's actually a really good schedule. But if you are high risk or moderate risk or anything like that, you know, you would go obviously more frequent, but I liked it. I'm shivering right now. I'm still experiencing a lot of acid reflux. I've learned that if I just suck it up and just take the Tums, I feel a lot better. And it's important that I do, because otherwise it like literally eats my stomach lining. So I feel as though taking the Tums is less of a problem than not taking the Tums. Although I like get really, really worried that I'm gonna get like kidney stones or like a gallbladder issue. I forget like what is the main issue when you take too much calcium. I think it's kidney stones. So that worries me a little bit, but I'm trying not to think of it, especially because the baby's taking so much calcium that hopefully I'm not like overdoing it. Plus I'm not taking any more than what I'm supposed to. The package says you can take 6 a day, and I've been taking like maybe 4. But 4 to me is a lot. Like 4 every day, that's a lot. So yeah, I'm trying to work through the stress of everything and the anxiety that comes along with it. So today I think is like National Women's Day or something like that. I don't even know what that means. Ran to Publix because I'm going to surprise my husband tonight with some chili. I've never made chili before, but for some reason I and baby are craving it. So I'm gonna make chili tonight, and it's pretty chilly outside. So I thought it'd be the perfect time. I need like new recipes to make. If you guys have any recommendations or recipes, please send me the links. I don't know, I'm uninspired when it comes to cooking. My husband nor I enjoy cooking, so it kind of sucks because usually in every relationship, one or the other, I don't know, somewhat enjoys it, but like he and I can't stand cooking. So anyways, we need more inspiration on ground turkey recipes, so I'm going to make chili tonight. I've never made it. Hopefully it turns out okay. I don't even know like what's in chili because I hated chili like with a passion all growing up. I didn't start liking chili until my mother-in-law made it. She made it one night when we used to live in their house, and that was the first time I ever liked chili. So the hospital just called so that we could register for the hospital tour, which is just so weird. But like I told my husband, he would not believe me. I told him, I was like, I feel like it's just early. I feel like everyone I've always like talked to or watched, they went so much later in their pregnancy, like definitely more in like the 3rd trimester. So I asked her, I was like, I'm 24 weeks, gonna be 25 weeks next week. Do you recommend us coming in this early or should we wait? And she's like, look, it's all up to you. She goes, we usually don't recommend that you come in until 28 weeks to 32 weeks just because you'll be given so much information, and I guess a lot of patients forget if it's any time sooner than those weeks. I'm so cold. And then obviously you don't want to go too late to where if you have preterm labor. I'm gonna leave it up to him. So we may end up doing a hospital tour next week, which is so freaky to think about. I can't even believe it. So anyway, I'm like itchy, I'm really cold, my skin is super duper dry, you guys. Like that's really embarrassing. I can't believe I'm showing you. It's crazy, you guys. Like this crap is like happening. This is like coming up. And like sometimes, like although I literally feel kicks the entire day, sometimes I just like, it's not that I forget we're gonna be parents, but like he's already here. Like he's not here. Like I hate when people say earth side because I'm earth side and he's in me. So I don't like when people say earth side, but he's like still here. He's just inside of me. So it's just weird to like think about. Like he is not like just someone, I don't know, who's just like gonna be created like that day. He is like someone who is like already physically present in some weird way. I don't know. Anyway, I always just go like so deep into stuff. It's annoying. All right, so I'm starting to feel a little bit of a crash, but I'm feeling okay. Overall, today was a lot better day than the past couple of days. Past like actually the past week. Today's Thursday, pretty much Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I was pretty much useless. Come 7 o'clock, literally I had to be laying down because I was completely useless to the world. Trying to shave my legs has become so difficult for me that on the days I have to shave my legs, I'm done, I'm spent. That is my workout, that is my whole entire routine for the day. I'm just done. I had a little bit of M&Ms, and these are definitely my new problems. I'm trying to like ease back on that. Ronan is like chasing me around everywhere. Are you trying to tell me you need dinner? Because you know he doesn't need to go to the bathroom. But if you saw his ear, I told you we're putting this ointment in his ear, and you can't wash it out. You have to leave it. Like after you put it in his ear, you can rub it and that's it. You can't like wipe it off. So he has been walking around with like a greasy ear for like a week and a few days. Hey guys, it is Friday. I'm gonna be so sad editing this vlog because when it's not Friday anymore and I'm like talking in the vlog that's Friday, I get so sad because it's not Friday anymore. But anyways, today is Friday and we are just chilling. We've just been chilling, we've been working. I've been on the patio working pretty much all day, and we are gonna go see A Wrinkle in Time with my family. I never even like heard of this movie, but my mom wanted to see it, so we're like, we'll go with you. So yeah, it's been gorgeous out today though, you guys. Like it's like 68 right now. It's like perfect. It's like just cool enough and just warm enough. It's perfect outside and it's bright and sunny. There's not a cloud in the sky. I love it. There's no humidity. Florida wouldn't even be half as hot as it is if it weren't for the humidity. So any days that we don't have humidity is like a dream here. It makes Florida so beautiful. I'm gonna get a little bit more work done before we have to leave. Maybe have a snack. I made the chili last night, which I told you guys I was gonna do. My husband was so excited when he got home and it turned out really, really good. So just putting that out there. Good morning guys. It's Saturday and I thought I would do just like my makeup on camera. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get ready and then I'll talk to them. And I'm like, no, just talk to them while you get ready. So I have been talking to another YouTuber who I literally keep forgetting when her due date is. I wanna say she's like a week ahead, or maybe, I don't know, because her updates are the same as like mine. Like when she puts them up, it's what I've went through too. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to just like straight up ask, but if you're watching this, when's your due date? Anyway, her name is Natalie. I'm gonna have like an anxiety attack right now. Last name I believe is Renner, and she's gonna be like really pissed off because she's gonna be like, look, the name is so easy and how do you not like get it right off the bat. Her name is Natalie Renner, I believe, here on YouTube. I'm gonna have her link down below. If I just jacked up your name, I am like, it literally gives me anxiety thinking when I mess up people's name, because everyone messes up my name, but she didn't. She did like a shout out in her video and she said my name perfectly, and I'm like, I literally wanted to like freak out, because I'm like, okay, already I'm fangirling over her because I've watched her from the beginning. She started uploading videos about her pregnancy, I mean really, that's her, really early on. She has just always the same exact symptom. Literally is living the same exact symptoms and life as me, except for she did get worse. She got worse morning sickness than I did, so I couldn't relate so much on that level. But on every other level, I could just relate so, and it would be like random stuff. Her video, that's the video I'm gonna link down below because it is by far the funniest one. But seriously, this is gonna sound kind of weird considering I've been in the YouTube game like forever. I freak out when people talk about me in their video, or like if they like notice me, like, because I've commented on every single one of her videos, and I guess she eventually like realized it or recognized the username. Being in the YouTube world, when other YouTubers talk about me or give me a shout out or even watch just something as simple as like watching my videos, I almost have like a nervous breakdown, because I'm like, because I just feel of myself as like such a dork. Like, I am such a nerd, I'm such a dork, I talk stupid fast, no one knows what I'm saying. And so I just like, it's hard for me to like feel cool in the YouTube world. I'm just like literally praying I said her name right, but she'll be linked down below regardless. But I'm hoping I said her name right, because she freaking said mine right, and nobody or their mom can say my username right. I guess when I made the username, I always thought people knew the name Lee and how it's spelled. I always assumed people knew that that was Lee, but a lot of people don't. So like a lot of people call me that Clea. I think Clea is like the main thing, or they'll even say that's Leia, or that's Lay. That's Lay is what I think I hear the most, but it's Lee. Which I guess I could see Slay, L-E-I-G-H, right? So I guess I could see why people would put Lay, but it's Lee. So she said it right, and I'm like, this cool person even said my name right. So I've just been pretty much chatting it up with her this morning. I have made so many girlfriends on like YouTube and Instagram. I found so many women who all are due around the same exact time as me, and it's been so nice comparing notes. Like, I've said it a ton in like my bump date videos, but like it really is nice comparing notes with other women, because it helps you not feel so weird and like crazy and different. You learn that like, oh, we're all going through the exact same stuff. And what's weird is by week things will be different. Like, I'll just assume, oh, last week they were doing fine, this week I'm doing crappy, they're probably still doing fine, when really, no, they're having the same crappy week. So it's so strange like how our bodies work and how we pretty much all go through, for the most part, the same weird stuff. And it's just nice talking to other women about it. Last night, we went and we saw A Wrinkle in Time with my parents. The movie was very weird. None of us had the greatest things to say about it. It was nice getting out of the house though, so like we were happy just to get out of the house and have some dinner and stuff, but the movie itself is very weird. I definitely would not recommend it as like a top movie right now. And we knew it was gonna be bad too. When we went, we knew that the critics had given it very bad scores. Anyway, so we did that last night and we got to hang out with them, came home and then like went to bed, and then today I have some returns I need to make. Okay, so I am home. I've been running around, just went to Target. I did an exchange on the bras and didn't realize like how good of a deal I got on them. So I really should have held on to them until I could fit them again, but by then I'm sure there's gonna be like a new style, so why just hoard? Why not just get rid of it? So I got new bras, one fits and the other two do not. So gotta return those two. So I was gonna film my bump date for you guys. I was gonna have a little bit of lunch, some leftover chili, and film my bump date, but the neighbor is having a band practice at the house again. If you guys remember a couple weeks ago, I was like freaking out at how loud it was. It's not, no, it's just as loud. I just heated up some chili. It's like 2:30 right now, so I'm eating a little bit later than I try to. Ever since I got pregnant, I try to make sure I eat every few hours, because it really does make a huge difference. Whether you're hungry or not, just make sure you have something in your system. Hey guys, it is Sunday. I'm patiently waiting for my husband to get back home. He has slept pretty much the entire day. He was tired. He had a lot of work this past weekend, so I let him sleep in. So he slept a good majority of the day, and I've just been getting some different things like cleaned up and stuff. But he is getting his car washed because we're going to be installing a bed topper. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, so we're gonna be installing that. So he's getting his car washed just so everything is like perfectly clean, I guess. And then we're supposed to run to Costco, and I need to exchange my phone case because I had noticed last night that like it doesn't buckle down all the way, and I've had this case for a couple weeks now and it doesn't seem to go all the way down. His family invited us to hang out tonight, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to just because we have so much stuff we need to do, and he slept literally most of the day. So there's that, and then tomorrow we're supposed to have a walkthrough at the hospital, which I'm like kind of excited for, but I feel like it's just a little bit early. So I don't know, I'm still trying to debate whether or not we should go tomorrow or not. I finished my latte. He got me a latte this morning, which was nice. So I think I'm gonna drink my iced latte and hopefully get this bed thing going soon. Also, I had a vlog completely edited and I was like, okay, I'll just add like a few more clips to it and then I'll have a vlog totally ready for them. Come to find out, I never edited that vlog. Hey guys, it is Monday and we just got home from the hospital tour and it was really cool. It actually was really nice. I was curious if whether it would make me more anxious or less anxious, and I would have to say it made me less anxious doing the hospital tour just because I saw how chill everything is. There's nothing like scary. Like sometimes you think of like a delivery room and you just think of like, I don't know, just like scariness everywhere. I've only been in one labor and delivery room, and that was for my sister-in-law. I believe that's the only time I was in a labor and delivery. Most other times I was in a recovery room when I would visit the babies. So yeah, honestly, it definitely was more of a relief. It was nice being able to see the room and get information, and it was nice to see too that like he and I really know a lot of like how it all goes and everything. Like we kind of have like a good idea of how like everything works and how the day of would work. We really only had a few questions, but and even then they were just questions that like we had to ask. It was really nice getting to just like kind of see how the whole like hospital room setup is and labor and delivery and everything like that. Like it kind of made me a little bit emotional, like seeing the labor and delivery room, because like that's gonna be the room, not that obviously that exact room, but like I'm gonna meet my son in one of those rooms. Like I was in only a few months I'll be meeting him in that hospital, and it's just, I don't know, it's such a cool feeling. So I got a little bit emotional at one point, but like didn't show it. And then yeah, so we did the hospital tour, which was really nice, and then we went to Chick-fil-A, and I've just been talking to my mom about everything. Yeah, now I'm gonna get to work. It's a beautiful day outside, so I'm gonna go work on the patio, but I'm gonna get a little bit of work done before I have to start dinner. I had like 3 I had like 3 packages that were due today. None of them came, not a single one, and they're not like updated or anything, and they're all from different like people, so it's not like the same people. I don't know. So waiting on those, which is really annoying. I'm so tired. It's like past the 3 o'clock. Once I pass 3 o'clock, like I am so tired. But let me know, ladies. I've been having 1 coffee a day. If I have coffee at all, it's 1. Are you having more than 1 cup? Like I've been seeing like some women are getting like the large iced coffees from Dunkin' Donuts, and I don't know if they know how much caffeine is in those. Like there's a lot of caffeine in the iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Not as much as Starbucks, but like you really should switch to lattes, number 1, because they don't have as much caffeine. Don't mind me, it's fine, it's cool. She has like all this dandruff. I need to brush you again. Can you move your butt? Okay. I'll move, don't you worry. Yeah, but let me know, like when you have coffee at home, do you have 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, 4 cups, 5 cups? Let me know how many you have, because I was always told to drink 1. Okay, so I just got done filming my bum date video. This was weeks 23 and 24. So that is done. I need to edit my vlog. You guys, this vlog is like way overdue. I had it completely edited, and then a day went by and I didn't upload it. So I was like, okay, I'll add yesterday's footage. And then another day went by. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna add more to it. I think I have time, or I think it's short enough I can. But you guys, like, it's way overdue. I need to just get this done. I don't know why I've neglected it as long as I have. Yeah, I definitely need to edit my vlog, but I have some work I gotta get done, unfortunately, so I'm not gonna be able to do it right now, which sucks. Hopefully tomorrow. But yeah, at least I got my bump date video filmed.